AD has approved KC-1400 collective. Everybody want to hear me say that? This is what it's all about. They're around. They are supporting. The money is going directly to our student athletes. They're signing deals. They have contracts. Let's do it. I mean, without this collective, we won't be successful. We won't be able to sustain our student athletes. I mean, 1400 Collective have done a really, really good job of keeping a lot of our athletes here. You know, if you saw them sign a lot of our athletes, but we got to do our part. So I know after today, we're going to click that 1400 Collective. We're going to give one of those tiers, and we're going to make sure that we give to this collective so we can continue to give to our student athletes and support them and give them what I need. And I want to thank you all, Ken, TD, D-Core, C,
T-Dub.
Yeah, T-Dub, everyone that created and helped create it. I know I'm missing some names, putting this together.
What's going on, everybody? Happy Monday. Come on in, hit the like button, hit the share button, hit the subscribe button. All right, man. It's Monday. Yeah, it's Monday. We're going to talk all about everything that's happening in Tigerland. Hopefully everybody had a good weekend outside of the tournament results. I know everybody was kind of in the toilet behind that. Yeah, it is close. We didn't accomplish our goal. We're going to talk all about it, break it all down, start at any level, keep quality athletes at the Protect the Dynasty. I like that, sis. Absolutely, man. First thing first, I want to shout out Brother First. Great video. If you're not following him on social media, then you're probably not aware of what I'm talking about. He put out a really cool video just talking about, I'm in the toilet, man. I got to get it out. I tell you, Travis, man, it was been a hard couple of days, man. Just trying to sort through my own emotions of what it is, what it is we got a chance to witness. I did not make the trip. I just decided to sit still and stay on the west side of things, man. And we're gonna talk all about it tonight, though. So we say 24-hour rule. Shit, I need more like a 24 days, bro. Behind that one, that hurt. That one hurt because we were so close and we were right there, man. What up, Justin? How you doing, man? I'm sure TD will jump on here whenever you get a quick sec. Whenever he does get a second, he'll join us. But we're going to talk all about it. This may be the only live show for this week. We will definitely keep you up to date on everything. But I'm going to just be honest with you guys. I need a break sometimes, you know what I mean? And I just looking forward to, transitioning to the spring football season. That's all we really have. I mean, I'm going to watch some basketball, but, don't expect there to be no whole lot of SWAC love coming from this way. I wish you the best, bro. But I may not even watch it. I'll watch it when it get probably to the Sweet 16 or the Final Four or something to that effect. I don't think Dilworth has any more eligibility. No. They definitely were a factor in the game. We're gonna talk all about that too. The officials were terrible, by the way. They were TT right there. What's up, brother?
Hey. Pretty good, man. Pretty good.
Good deal. I'm rooting for Norfolk and Norfolk only. I ain't rooting for nobody. I'm rooting for the Lakers. That's what I'm rooting for right now. My basketball support is transitioning to LeBron. Hopefully he can get back healthy and get back to the game. I'm just gonna watch the game, man. I gotta be honest. Listen, if we would have won, I don't expect nobody in the SWAC to be, SWAC, man. It ain't no hate or nothing like that. I just don't really. I'm not interested in them other teams. They do what they do, and we don't get the benefit from it one way or the other. But I feel you, Tabi. Yeah, man, the referees were terrible, man. All tournament. And I don't know what the solution is, man. I don't know what we need to do to get better officiating. I've never seen a just a crew of officials. Like, you never want to know. You don't want to think about the officials when you're watching the championship game, TD. You know what I mean? Like you pick up, you decide how you're going to allow them to play, and you just call the game. You really want to focus on the players. You don't want to focus on how terrible the officials are, but that's part of it. So you hope it swing your way. You know what I mean? If they making bad calls, but it didn't. I don't think the officiating is why we lost. You know, I'm gonna say it did affect the game. We still had a chance to win the game, even with terrible officiating. We were still in control of the game. And when it came down to money time, yeah, we ran out of gas. We caught a couple of injuries in the game, unfortunately, and just kind of how that goes. So we'll talk all about it, man. But looking forward to a good show. Like I said, we're gonna be transparent. We're gonna speak our mind and give our thoughts and opinions on what it is we saw. You know, just keep in mind, I've been playing basketball since I was knee high to a grasshopper. I know the game, so I don't need nobody to tell me what I saw. You know what I mean, or what I think when it comes to the game and how I approach the game. But I'm not a coach, so I don't have a team that I'm leading. I'm not leading men. I'm not recruiting men when it comes to that or women. You know, coaches have done what they needed to do to get to where they are, and when they're in those situations, it's for them to decide how they want to manage that. And you can argue till the cows come home, but at the end of the day, coaches got to live with whatever decisions that they make, and so does the player. So that's kind of where it is. But we're gonna talk about it though. So, TD, how you been, bro? I'll walk us through everything, and then we'll get to the game here in a little bit, but we'll go from there.
Man, I've been getting better. You know, finally got whatever congestion that was within start to break itself up, and you just took a little time. You know, I'm not a big medicine person. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? I hot, cold, you know what I'm saying? So then, what's up, Miss Crystal? What's up, KT Dub? What's up, Tiger Nation? Hey, it's good to be with you guys again. You know, look, man, at the end of the day, when I'm looking at a lot of stuff, man, I think about Jackson State, man. I think of caliber winning programs athletically, period. Despite of, you know, I'm proud of our guys. I'm proud of our you know, I guess I'm in the South Side. Be safe to say gals. What I be safe to say that, kid? Proud of
our lady Tigers.
Our lady Tigers. You know, I wanted to go a little southern on us with the gals, man. Man, I'm proud of both coaches, man. I mean, it definitely some things that, and we can always critique. I mean, we can get critiqued on our job. We could get critiqued on this screen. You know, what someone could have said, done, or, you know, better. I mean, we definitely some things that could have been done different on both sides of the aisle. But when you look at the whole perspective of the thing, um, I'm proud, man. We spoke on the things that Coach Richard did in her short period of time. Coach Mo is on his third year. He got to the championship game. So I like the pedigree. I like the way that he's doing it. He building it slow. He building it intentionally. And we're definitely gonna get there. I mean, people say, okay, well, we need more plays, we need more of this. I'm pretty sure he sees that. I mean, we never know what's on the bench, we never know what's what, man. But at the end of the day, man, Jack State programs are alive, well, and competing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but so Ken, I kind of, you know, kind of caught some of your things on the rails, man. Let me ask you something. Give me one particular. Well, give me your top 3 plays that you feel the ref was completely in the left field.
It was more so not necessarily. It was a style of how they called the game. A lot of fouls were, like, for example, one thing that they did get right when they went to the monitor, they reverse that call that they called. I think it was more of a how they were calling the game. You know what I mean? When it came to like ticky tack stuff, you know, like it took a lot. Like it had to be almost like we really had to get fouled in order to get the whistle blown. You know what I'm saying? When you get hit and you lose the ball and you don't really get that call, that's a turnover. It's either a missed shot or a turnover. You know what I mean? The actual like at the end, the alley hoop, that was correct call.
It was.
And was he? I was questioning. I was like, did he get fouled? I was like, nah, it probably just didn't have the legs. It was how the game was called. It's a subtle way when you watch the game. It wasn't. You got to fight through that, though. You know what I mean? When you got guys that are allowed to, there was a couple of shots that were missed TD on the inside. That was as a result of fouls, like physicality. You know what I mean? But again, what you gonna do about that? Let me say this, and let me challenge, let me push back a little bit on that on the narrative too. We come out in the second half, we got 5 fouls to 0. We're 2 fouls away from the bonus, and we didn't strategize to take advantage of that. Because I would have went in there and applied all pressure to the referees. I would have made them blow that damn whistle. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just little things we could have done. Like I said, again, I stand by this. I do not feel like the referees why we lost. So please make no mistake about it. That when we say that, it's kind of like, man, the ref's just gonna be who ref's gonna be, and it is what it is, man. I ain't finna. You got to just go do your thing, man. And but at the same time, there were some things that we could have done that had nothing to do with the stripes. That had everything to do with the Tigers, and it dictated the outcome of the game. And we'll get into that. I gotta adjust these slides real quick. 1 second.
Hey, but why are you doing that? I give my little thing on it.
I would have to. Can I say this real quick? I could have answered that question better if I was keeping inventory like I was gonna answer it. I kind of. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is my mindset with refereeing, TD. When I'm watching the game and I'm seeing stuff, oh boy, here we go. So my mind immediately shifts to, see, I played ball where one of the things that our coach did to help us overcome referees, TD, we played with, on the defensive side of the ball, we played with 12 dudes on the court. So coach would put somebody on the court with a damn pad, bro, under the basket on both sides. And you couldn't call foul. You had to play through contact. He conditioned us to not focus on the referees, bro. You went inside, bro, your ass was getting wrapped. And it wasn't he hit my hand. It was a mindset thing. It was we are not going to play the game worrying about the shirts and stripes. Because once you start doing that, you basically get taken out of the game. Ain't nothing you can do about it. You don't want to get no technical or whatnot. So my mindset immediately, when I see that, it was like, oh boy. But again, that's been consistent throughout the tournament. I've said it against in the Bethune-Cookman game. I said it in the game that we played initially. But what did we do, TD? We overcame it. We won about 20 points to Bethune, and the refs were trash in that game too. So at the end of the day, I couldn't really pinpoint a very specific play because I'm not coming in here slamming the thing saying, man, the refs trash. They blew the game for us. No. I'm gonna get into why I feel like we lost the game. I'm just not there yet. I'm slow cooking. I just turned the crock pot on. Go ahead.
Yeah, well, I mean, the reason I asked that question is because I didn't do much with the refs. My initial thing, my first pet peeve with the whole game, and who watched it, is that announcer. You don't be biased when you announce the game.
TD, I had to watch the rest of the game on mute, bro.
That dude was so blatant. I mean, I'm the one who don't look for that, don't care for that, don't really. But when it's right there in your face, I mean, he has nothing good to say about that.
I could not watch TD. Listen, bro. I turned the damn volume off. Mute. I can't listen.
I was like, bro, can you not make it so obvious?
Ty B, I muted the entire after the first half of I said, nah, I can't listen to this shit no more. I did. I muted this whole second half, bro.
I meant to get his name, man. I was like, dude, you are ridiculous. I mean, and you know what, Ken? I'm way past all that. I know.
Yeah, I know. You're not a political dude at all. You really don't try to feed into none of that stuff. So yeah, go ahead.
Right. Yeah, and so I'm still listening to this guy, and I'm like, at some point, you're gonna try to even this thing out, man. But he never did. That was that was one of the first things I took from it. I guess the one thing that stood out to me with the refs, everybody questioned the call with Menzel. That was, like you said, that was the right call. But my next thing was the elbow to the face to Ruffin. This young man is bleeding. You go back and view the tape.
But you're looking
for an issue.
Yeah, that was just incidental. That wasn't he didn't lead. That man, everybody know that TJ Matlock seeks fouls. I said that when we talked on the last stream. I said when you play against Alabama State, you got to watch Matlock because Matlock is going to form, he's going to seek contact, and he is going to get to the free throw line. But he said he lost his footing. The announcer, I know what you're talking about. He said the announcer said he lost his footing, and that wasn't what he did. So he just fell. And well, regardless, the referees took a look at it. They didn't see nothing with it. But go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Well, I mean, okay. He was falling. You know what? I've seen people fall and get called for traveling. I've seen people fall and get called for fouls. I've seen people fall and they go out of bounds for whatever reason they lost their footing. The refs will give them that. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the issue is, that man drew blood.
I mean, you can incidentally foul someone.
Right.
You can.
So, I mean, and to me, that's the only thing I would really, pinpoint, from that. But hey, if they said it was a foul, it was a foul. Look like Ruffin did go up. But hey, that's what it was. The official said,
yeah. It was I mean, I played ball in a league, and I played against a guy who was I'm not gonna say his name. He was a guard he did stuff like that, and I'm just saying when you know the game. I'm not saying Matlock's not a dirty player in my opinion, by no stretch.
And that's not what I'm saying either.
No, I know you're not. I played against a guy, TD, that played like that, and he would tap you up on purpose. And I remember he was going to lay the ball up, and he purposely led with his elbow, and he caught me in the chin. Now he almost caught an ass whooping. I'm just being honest. It took everything in me to really keep from breaking his face, but. I told him, I said, bro, you know what you're doing. Because I was like, it's no coincidence that every time you play against somebody, bro, somebody end up hurting, somebody bleeding because of the stuff that you do. Those aren't real basketball moves. There is no reason to go in leading with an elbow. You know what I'm saying? Now, they viewed it, they saw it, and I think they were like, you know what? We're not going to reverse it and say that it was. You can make a case that, hell, if it was roughing and it was the other way around, they would have called offensive foul. That's what we're talking about when we say the game within the game that they played. And people that don't want to believe it think that Jack State folks just be playing. I'm telling you right now, man, the referees have been dumpster truck juice all tournament towards us. It was horrible.
I mean, and Doug just made a good point because I've forgotten about that when Shannon tried to make a move around, he just was spinning around to go up. He accidentally caught the dude with the elbow, and they got him for it.
Well, actually, that call was right. They got that right. And it was reversed. You're right. So they called him on the elbow, but the guy had actually got in it's a whatever they called it. I forgot what they called the actual thing. So it's like Shannon didn't see the dude. He just turned. You know what I'm saying? But when you're talking about someone that's actually the aggressor that's coming down the lane, it is what it is. Like I said, man, that's a good play to call. I felt like the way the people was pointing. Did he step out of bounds when he grabbed that rebound on the back end down there? Folks are pointing at the line. You look at his foot. It wasn't a good camera angle for the replay, but folks was like, bro, his foot on the line. They didn't call it. He kept going, and it was what it was. But in the end, let's talk about the game. So we'll talk about the game. But we'll come back to some of this other stuff since we're there. Since we're already there. Alabama State won the game. And I'll give you my take on this. Here's the thing that I question more than anything is when halftime rolled around. This is the part, TD, that irks the hell out of me. When we have a 5-point lead, we gave away too many points, man, on just stupid stuff. That we have to close the half out. We got a 5-point lead and we end up. It was really supposed to be tied, bro. But the dude missed the free throw, so we go into the half that up 1. Remember that? Yep. But what it was is they made, the gentleman get in the game, and I just for the life of me don't understand how we go in. It's under a minute, you're up by 5, and then all of a sudden you just squandered away your lead. You follow what I'm saying? And this is, but again, all right. So when you get into the game, Dub called me at halftime. He was like, "Man, what's your thoughts?" I said, "I feel like Coach should have stole some minutes in that first half." I said, "Bro, you realize that Manziel and Shannon did not sit the whole first half, right?" I was like, I was like, I don't know about this, bro. Ask Dub. Right. I said, "Bro, what the hell is Hoover? You got steal minutes, Coach. Like steal minutes, like literally 3 minutes here, 2 minutes there." And I asked the question. I said, "Could Ebo not have given you 3 good minutes?" I mean, that was my. This is our conversation at halftime. I'm saying, Dub. I said a part of me feel like we didn't shot all our bullets. That's how I feel. I feel like I said, bro, I'm watching on certain plays. I see Kevion come down, Kevion get the ball out of his hand because he's looking for a break. And I was telling him, I said, I don't understand now. That's one of the things the announcers did say was like, man, Alabama State played 10 players. Jackson ain't played with 6 because he only subbed out Ruffin. He subbed out Ruffin, brought in Jamie Mitchell. Subbed out McMillan, brought in Jamie Mitchell. And then when Ruffin came back, he took out
Hey, Hoover.
Hold on. Ruffin had sat down. McMillan came back in. That's what it was. And Hoover came in for a hot second. And I think we only played 6 in the first half. Did Hoover play? Hoover didn't play in the first half, did
he? He got in for a spell.
A hot second. Okay. So that was my thing was I understood because one of the things that we do when we hoop, we like, man, it's go time. You see what I'm saying? This is crunch time. This is go time. But here's what I'm saying. I played in the tournament, so I can only speak to experience. All right, when I played JUCO in junior college, we won the state tournament, TD. So we had to go. Where was that tournament held at? It don't matter. Anyway, I want to say it was in like Itawamba or something. I think we played at Itawamba. So we win the first game, TD, and we go into overtime because we shot a half-court buzzer beater to tie the game up. So we win that game. Then the second game we played Itawamba. We beat them, and then we had to finish up that we beat Northwest for the state championship, right? Right after that tournament, TD, comes the Region 23 tournament at Mississippi College. Now, this is where we got screwed. We got screwed with our time. First game, TD, was at 8 p.m. The second game against Itawamba again for the Region 23 tournament was at 2 p.m. So we was like, how the hell we the number 1 seed? We got the late game and the first game. Bro, when we got to the second game, we were the better team. We lost that game 68-60. I remember like it was yesterday, bro, it felt like my feet was cinder blocks, bro. Where your mind is saying, go here, but your body's saying, no, bro, I'm tired. So What happens is, that's why I'm going to say you want to steal minutes. Mitchell gets hurt, right? When Mitchell got hurt, Mo was finna make that sub, bring McMillan back in, and Jamie was like, no. I think in situations like that, you got to kind of save players from themselves. I'm going to tell you why that was critical. We get the ball on the inbounds, getting ready to bring the ball inbounds. You got Ruffin taking the ball out, and you got your Towers. He trying to throw the ball over there, so he tried to throw the ball over. It goes over the dude's head. James Mitchell didn't even have it in him to hustle to the ball. My question is this: how the hell are we taking the ball on the inbounds? and we gave up a basket. That's unheard. Listen to me again. We're under our basket.
Mm-hmm.
And we gave Ruffin should not have been taking the ball out in that situation. You put your big go. Let Manziel turn that thing. Let Manziel put that thing, take that thing out. You follow what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's just little small things in there that so what I'm saying is you got two bigs in the game. So sacrificing one big TD, they ain't really, even if you put the big on the defender, you know what? I'm still good. But my point was that to me was the turning point. And I said, in my opinion, that play, on top of the fact that shrunk his lineup. And maybe that was the strategy. But if that was the strategy, we probably should have played a few more bodies against Bethune-Cookman. We probably should have played a few more bodies in that first game. You follow what I'm saying? Because when that game comes, we played 3 games in 4 days. And this is a back-to-back. So you shrink your lineup. You know what I'm saying?
And you said that will happen.
And again, I just want to make sure our folks understand this. This is me talking basketball. This ain't on it. It's over with now. Shit, we can talk now. So the point that I'm making is that point, that game, that right there, because I just come from a world where y'all know how I am about turnovers. I don't like turnovers. When we turned the ball over, we sat down, bro. A turnover meant you went to the bench. That's the world I come from. So the carelessness with the ball, that falls on the players. We have to take care of the ball. So when you're getting turned over, the strategy that they gave TD was very simple to me. They were going to blitz the shit out of Deshaun. They double team him soon. He come across half court. Their strategy was, we not finna let Deshaun beat us. Somebody else gonna have to beat us. Shannon was doing what he was doing. We had control over the game. But when I go back to that baseline play, I felt like, man, coach should have pulled the plug on Jamie at that point and just say, hey, love you. Come on over here, get a little water, get a little Gatorade. Let's see if your wheel is all right? And if you're all right, I'll put you back out there. But for right now, I got to sub you out. You see what I'm saying? Because you can't only just play defense. You follow what I'm saying? I need your will, because your will, we playing on a guard-heavy team. Their best players are their wing players and they guards. So because we don't make that sub in that particular situation, it led to a turnover. Go back and look at the play. He couldn't even chase the ball, bro. Old boy just chased the ball down when it laid that thing up. Yep. So we gave up a basket. And I'm saying, when you look at the end of the first half, when you look at that play and you lose by 4, those are the types of plays that can lose those games for you. Then when you get into the second half, you see Kevion hadn't subbed out until he got hurt.
And I wonder, there was time because Samuel got a little burn during the season. If you want to remember, you remember I asked about the 2 bigs because excuse me, because it worked, but this what happened.
Facts,
you got to give credit to Coach Matlock. Point blank, period.
Oh yeah, he definitely, hell yeah.
That man watched film from the door. He broke that thing down. That's how you watch film. That's how you study your opponents, and that's how you find your opponent's weakness.
Yep.
He spoke on it afterwards. He said, I know they only were going to run about 7 players. He said, I know they had some bigs. He said the plan was to tire them out, take their best punch, and then we round it in, then we'll get them. And you can literally see.
And then that's the gambling game. That's the exact same strategy. That's the same.
Exactly.
Hang around, and when the time comes for money time, they was over there revving up the motor. And we was over there sputtering. We were sputtering, bro. When it came game. Manziel had grabbed the rim because his legs were spent. Manziel got mad hops, bro, on alley-oop. You follow what I'm saying?
He alley-oop some.
That small little, you know what I'm saying? No, we didn't. No, it wasn't a depleted team. We had a whole damn bench. What are you talking about, EA? You can go on. That's y'all with that depleted stuff. We don't make excuses. We're just talking basketball. Again, what I'm saying is this. TD, I'm going into that game saying, Ebo,
right?
Baby, I need 3 good 4 minutes at you. Defense and rebounds. Don't turn the damn ball over. I don't need you to do nothing else. Here's my point. If you want to sub Shannon now, go get Shannon a break. Now I can cook with Manziel. and you just do what Manziel was doing. Because you have to go back and look at it. And then we love these players. We just talking basketball. Again, Manziel had no points in the first half, did he? The answer is no. The first points was the rebound when he made the free throws on the other end. So he scored in the second half. My point is, hell, Ebo could have gave you nothing. I'm not taking a shot. I'm just saying when you get into the situation where you, again, coach made that decision, he does have a reason why he made that decision.
Right.
I understand that. I fully understand it. It just didn't, in that situation, you needed your big time players to do more in that situation. But the reality of the matter is, how much, again, this is the third game in 4 days, bro. We just played the previous day. And again, because of a tournament style, you have to steal minutes in certain spots strategically. And I think we're gonna be better from it. I really do. It's just I know we had a better team, and when you lose to a team that just they can say they're better than us, whatever. But when you go back to how we beat them the first time, TD, we beat them. McMillan had 27. We played Kawandra Samuel. We played number 12, Jaleel, who's a defender. Think about it, bro, because you're not. And then the decision to go with Juan Reyna. Juan Reyna is this is my assessment on Juan Reyna's game. And we, like I said, we love Juan. Juan has to have a wide open shot to get his shot off. His release point and what he needs. I was a quick releaser. I knew how to play angles, TD, on the court and get my shot up before the defender could close out. Juan has to have a little bit of time. He's not a quick. Jamie Mitchell can pull that thing pretty quick. You follow what I'm saying? So in that situation, it's like, I don't know if that was who, you know what I'm saying? What happened to Watson? That was the question I was asking. Could he not have, again, when you're talking about stealing minutes, we're only talking about 3-4 minutes in that game, 3 or 4 minutes of game time. Not necessarily on that 3 minutes, may be 5 minutes. When you factor in a foul, when you factor in a ball stoppage, a dead ball play, it may be 8, 9, 10 minutes. But think about it. See, if you're a little winded and your legs get a little tired, if you can sit down for 7 or 8 minutes, you feel what I'm saying?
I mean,
now I'm ready to go.
Adding on to what you said.
But again, I mean, I want to finish this last point I set up. So the hell with TV timeouts. If you're gonna, listen what I'm saying. If you're going to, yes, you have your TV timeouts. You also have your real timeouts. So if you're gonna take a shorter roster, if you're gonna shrink your lineup, which most teams, I remember we said this. We said most when it comes to playoff basketball, coaches are going to shrink their lineups. They will. That's just standard, whatever. But when it comes to tournament play, you will see in the NCAA tournament, those teams that are going to make long runs, you will see those coaches strategically use their bench in very strategic situations. But again, the NCAA tournament is a little different because after you advance, you get a week off and you get to travel and do what you do. They gave up a corner three. That was some 3-pointers that we gave up that was wide open threes because I feel like we didn't have the energy to close out. What are you looking at?
Ooh. I'm looking at the minutes. Oh my gosh.
All right, let's go to it. Hey, let's go to it. So give me a hot second and let me go to it. All right. So we're gonna yeah, I mean, again, man, when you get to it, that's really all you could really shucks, man. That's all you really could do. You know what I'm saying?
And that's kind of my point too, Cav, especially when they was in foul trouble. You know what I'm saying? Why the penetration, and caused them to, even get in a little more foul trouble.
So when you get into the box score, I mean, oh wow.
Right.
Holy shit. All right, let's do it. This is gonna this is our point. So, all right, can you see the screen? When you go to Jackson State, I'm scroll down. You can see that? Romeo Mansell 40 minutes. Deshaun Ruffin. That ain't right though. Because Deshaun subbed out. But Hoover played 2 minutes. James Mitchell played 12. One Rainer played 5. DeLeo. I'm sorry, I said DeVille. I meant DeLeo. But that's a tough approach.
So it's 20 minutes halves, right?
Yep, 20-minute halves. Man, you can come in. If you're not watching on YouTube, you're probably not gonna be able to come in, brother. So if you just go into the chat. My boy, don't troll though. So when you but anyway, let me drop the link. So if you do want to add to the conversation, feel free to join us. But yeah, so you're looking at minutes right now. What we're looking at is we're looking at Romeo Mansell 40 minutes. He didn't come out at all. And again, that's where I was saying, like, when you look at the opportunity, but 40 minutes and 4 points, I know he's probably kicking himself because that's not up to his standard. You know what I mean?
And Shannon played.
Shannon was doing his thing, man. He balled out, but he was also winning. He gave it everything he had.
Yeah, man. He left
Dorian. This is my point. When you look at how Dorian played at the end, TD, he played. He had the most energy toward the end because he was the one that got to rest. I'm just saying, you know. So again, that was the biggest.
If you look at, I'm not sure about Deshaun time, but you look at Manziel 40, Grant 40, Deshaun 40, and their longest player on the court was 33 minutes. Alabama State. The longest they had a player on the court was 33 minutes. And then you look at their bench 15 minutes, 16 minutes, 12 minutes. Our bench.
TD, how about 7 minutes? How about 9 minutes? Right? And that's what we're talking about when we say that's why I was saying when Dub called me halftime, I was like, that's what I was saying. Now I didn't know how the game would end. We were talking at halftime, and I just said, man, bro. I said, man, we didn't make any subs. I'm a little nervous because I do know that in the second half you need your big guns in the game. It's money time. You now you ain't trying to go to your bench, and then you get yourself in a situation where you gotta go to your bench in times you probably don't want to go. But I'm sure. I like I said, I look forward to talking to Coach Mo and letting him speak. And not just right now. I mean, like at a later time where he had a little bit more time to really assess and think about that. I'm interested to hear his take on what he had to say about his mindset, man. In the end, TD, even with the strategy, we still had the chance to win the game.
Right. It's always more to it than the eyes can see. So you never really know. But I will say, just like I said, we did see Samuel with some minute. Who will play limited minute? I know at one point, toward the end of the season, unfortunately, who was shot wasn't falling as well as it was during midseason. But he still attacked the boards for rebounds and played good defense.
He's rangy.
Yeah,
he's rangy. He's a wing guy. He can give you defense, and he's a great rebounder.
Right.
You follow what I'm saying? So it said, has it always been? Heck no, it ain't always been. You know what I'm saying? No. So
I think it was more going on than we know, though. I think that what Travis agreeing to, but I'm pretty sure it always is.
It's always more than what we know. Right. People have to understand when we're talking about this, we're talking from a fan, a spectator's perspective. Right. And trust me, there was more going on to it, and I already trust me. I know way more. I know way more than what I speak on, and I'll just leave it at that. But I'm talking basketball tonight. I don't. At the end of the day, we really only talking about what you can do, and if you take a route, can it work? Hell yeah, it can work. I was hoping that it did. You know what I'm saying? Because we was leading the game. But let me go back to this. Alabama State hits a big freaking three with defense in it. I mean, listen, the kid CJ Hines, he made some big fucking shots, man. And at the end of the day, Man, he made some big shots, bro. And I'm telling you, that three that he made with a hand in his face was critical. But when you have that other possession where we couldn't get the rebound, they rebound again, they get a second shot, that three in the corner, and the Jew make the three again. That's when I said, damn, you know what I mean? Because I'm even with everything that we're saying, we got control of the game. It was them 3-pointers that really changed the trajectory of the game. And the rest is history.
And one of the unsung heroes would be Matlock, man. Some of the things that he did is not you won't see in the stat sheets, but he made it happen.
He got to the free throw line when he needed to.
He got rebounds.
Yes, sir.
He wasn't afraid to go in the middle of the challenge.
Yes, sir.
The bigs. I mean, he did whatever. He was scrappy. I mean, he ran down loose balls. I mean, the young man played a heck of a game. And like I said, you listen that Coach Matlock, he laid out. That was his game plan. And so, again, my hat's off to the team for making it out. And you look at the years building to where we got to, good job by Coach Mo and his staff, man, and with the recruits, like we said before coming in, definitely looking for better. But our year right there. Sure, Retro, what's popping?
What's going on, y'all?
You got it, Chief. How you doing?
Y'all hear me?
Yes, sir. Okay. Bro, what's up?
I'm well, man. Okay. For one, TD, damn, you took it down there, Ken. I was gonna ask you to show how many free throws we missed.
I'll go back to it. Let's see. Free throws, we were 11 for 15. So the 4 free throws that we missed, I know Mansell missed 3, and Shannon missed 1. Outside of that, was the only free throws that we shot. We shot more free throws than they did. You look at fouls, they call more fouls on them. That's why I said it's if you just say it. I mean, they shot 33% as a team, bro, and 31% from 3, which is 2% more than what we did. And we shot 10% more from the free throw lines. From a statistics standpoint, we beat them in every category except the score and minutes, and you know what I'm saying, in game time played. So that's the difference of the game. Go ahead, brother.
No, and the reason I brought that up is like in these games, especially tournament play, you have to be, man, absolutely perfect, especially if you're going to go with a lineup like that and how you chose to do the rotation. Everything has to operate exactly right. It has to.
I'm going to add one thing and I'll shut up. Somebody asked to rebound. We out-rebounded them, but we turned the ball over at a much higher clip. They had 10 steals, we had 3. So we had 14 turnovers, they had 6. There you go. Keep going, brother.
Okay. So as well as obviously y'all and I already spoke on it, with the minutes and stuff like that. And I was just like you, Ken. I'm like, man, these boys, I want to say in the first half, I had noted, I was like, man, Deshaun and Kevion ain't came out yet.
Right. Yep.
Manziel and Shannon ain't come out yet. I said, man, they gonna be spent in the second half, man. Unless you gonna find some type of way of how you gonna work these TV timeouts and the timeouts.
Yeah.
Man, you're gonna have to put some guys in there, to at least give them a minute, especially when you messed around and started kind of going up a little bit, started gaining a little cushion. Now, when you put in there, your bench is supposed to be your energy guys. If you ain't gonna give me a whole lot in points, you better not let them score either. That's typically how that works, and until you can get your stars back into the game, But I mean, whatever reason he didn't elect to do that, I mean, it is what it is, But that was a noticeable, glaring issue right there. Like I say, y'all already spoke on that. this offense, man. I know I said last show, right, that I've grown to like it. You know, grown quite fond of it. I'd rather say. Uh, Obviously, how you gonna go against something that's working? Here they was winning. You know, but you can see the deficiencies. If you really looking at ball, you really know ball, you can see the deficiencies in it. Number one, styles make fights.
Yep.
We are a slow pace, dumping in the paint type of team. Fine, absolutely fine. But when you playing against a team like Bama State that's extremely scrappy, high energy, high intense, extremely aggressive, and they gonna get up in you and they play fast. Now, when you go on the defensive end, they playing defense like they play offense, or they play offense like they play defense.
Fast, yeah.
Fast. And since you got guys that's used to guarding, you know, when we talking about practice and stuff like that, they used to guarding, you know, the system that we in. When you play against a team, a fast team like Bama State, it's tough to guard those guys, man, because you don't really practice against that type of intensity or that type of energy, you know. And so that I'm not gonna go real deep into it, you know, because at the end of the day, Mo got to make his decision on how he want to how he lay down his philosophy, you know. But I will just say at the end of the day, Mo, you're gonna have to upgrade that philosophy, man. You're gonna have to. You got to. There ain't a whole lot of teams in today's league playing two bigs like that. Not a 4 and a 5. A lot of them play 2 4s. Where both of them can pop out in some sense and be able to knock down that jump as well as get up and down the floor. Go ahead, Ken.
Well, it worked until it didn't.
Yeah.
And here's one of the things that hurt. Kevion going down.
Yeah.
After Jamie couldn't return, Jamie didn't return the entire second half. And he had came in and gave us some instant offense.
He did.
He made 3 big threes for us. And Kevion, I don't know if that was a cramp or it was a knee. You know what I mean? I couldn't really tell. It felt like his legs that gave out from being spent. But Kevion down the stretch, in my opinion, in those situations, I feel like we would have been a little bit, I guess, better off. That's why I was saying, like, you really want to have your big guns toward the end. But Deshaun had 6 turnovers and Mansell had 5. That's 11 turnovers amongst 2 of your starters that played the majority of the game. So in the end, you got to take care of the basketball. Was some of the turnovers fouls? Possibly, but you got to play through it. You still got to take care of the ball. You know what I mean? But it's kind of hard to not. We can't sit here and act like losing 2 of your key players in the game ain't going to affect you in some kind of way. You know what I mean? Especially when you're only going 7 deep. So now he goes 8 deep, and I know why he wanted to go with Juan. He wanted to go with Juan because he felt like Juan was going to get off a shot and he give you a better chance for some offense if you get an opening, right? But again, as I stated, in my assessment, you know, he's always had to he got to be wide open in order to get that shot off. So, you know, maybe in that instance, we go with a Samuel, maybe, because of the defensive purposes. Because one,
he played with high energy.
He does. Maybe not going to give you much on offense, but if you still got Hunt on if you got Deshaun, who's not having a pedestrian game so far, and you got McMillan out there, you know, shit, man, hey, you get what I'm saying? But when to your point, your person that you use to substitute your bigs, if you're not going to go 2 bigs, is Hoover. You go 1 big, and you match what they were doing because they were playing 4 bigs and one big and 4 guards.
That's what I'm saying.
That's how they were playing. So you had the matchup to kind of do that if you wanted to do that again. But coach felt like his advantage was interior offense, which Shannon was cooking. But again, you want him to cook, really be able to cook toward the end. You know what I'm saying? And you look at some of the little ticky-tack stuff toward the end where you a loose ball here. I'll give you one play. How much is Shannon hadn't really subbed out the entire game. He tried to catch a ball. It would look like an alley hoop. He tried to throw it on in. Ideally, he wanted to catch that, come down, and go back up, or just dunk it. But he didn't. When you don't have the legs, brother, in the third game, you've been playing since you've been going.
And the defense was swarming.
And I understand why he kept Manziel in, but again, this is what I'm saying. Even if Manziel is your rim protector, you can still you can strategically use your bench to give both of them some blow. And that's all I'm saying. My thing was I had the exact same concern you had, Retro. We was up. I'm saying, man, I hope we can get through this shit, man, because I was nervous. I asked Dub. It wasn't a criticism. It was just like, damn, bro, we didn't sub at all, bro. I hope they don't come back to bite us in the A. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying at halftime. Like, bro, I don't know, because I know when it come crunch time, bro, you not going to your bench when it's money time. You going to your killers. I need all my big guns on the court. It's money time. Go ahead.
And like you said, kid, that definitely would have worked if those two players hadn't gone down, especially initially with Jamie, because we probably would have kept the pressure on with scoring. But when that changed, that philosophy, you know what I'm saying, you got tight then. You know what I'm saying? When Jamie went down, it was working. We probably would have went on up with the score. You know, we had to kept those two players in. So it definitely would have worked.
I wish we would have known, TD. I wish we could have saw it all the way to the finish line with both Jamie Mitchell and Kevion Hunt, just to see what it would have turned out to be, man. Because Kevion played big minutes for us, bro. But to go down and you lose two big players, that hurt a lot. Go ahead, bro. Hurt a lot.
Right.
Oh, y'all talking to me?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Big physical guard. Our guards been been that size the whole. That ain't that we.
No.
Guards
I do want to address
height guards all year and been kicking butt. So I don't think that's it. This is a guard driven game. You know, we just went old school with two bigs like that. It was working because they started collapsing the paint, and then you kick that thing out. That's how Jamie was able to shoot that thing, man, a couple times. You know, swing it, move it around, and he was hitting big shots, bro. So again, you hate that he went down. But what's done is done. It wasn't in the cards for us, man. One of the things I will say, and I'm not done with the game, but now it comes down to you got to keep Hoover. You got to keep him in the building. You got to keep McMillan in the building. You got Deshaun Ruffin. You got a lot to build on. Coach got to go recruit. And you bring in Mikey Williams, who's a superstar. You bring in Simmons, who is a big-time player coming from the high school ranks. Kobe Butler coming in from the high school ranks of Louisiana. It's a youth movement, but Coach got to go get a couple of big-time players from the portal. And that's where, you know, being able to recruit with the right pieces. He's going to go get some bigs. I'm going to say another player. Injury, look, to get all the way here and four of your players that you playing in rotation is not able to go, Dylan Canterville could not go. Right? Tatum he didn't play. That's one of your best wing players who's going to be returning, that's going to be healthy. And most people don't even know about Tatum, TD. Because he played at the beginning of the season. When we go back into that non-conference slate,
I've been looking for him, man. I was
been hurt. He's hurt. He's out for the year.
He been that man can ball.
Man, he's one of the best wings we have on the team. But I'm not, like I said,
I know exactly who you talking about, man. I said, man, what it? Yeah.
So my point is, the sky's still the limit. I mean,
play against Houston. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. So I want to go get another big, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot. That I hope we take that loss, bro, and build from it. That's like some Celebration Bowl type stuff. It wasn't equivalent. Is not. You know, you get right there. I would say 2013 football SWAC championship-ish. You feel what I'm saying? Or you could say 2012. It was similar to that feeling, man. You were right there, and you had it in your hands, and you let it slip through your hands. And then it would tell you what hurt me more than anything. Not just losing. It was after I saw who Alabama State finna play. They playing St. Francis. They get the 16 versus 16. I was like, oh my gosh. I went and looked at their roster and I was sick, TD. Not saying that they ain't good, and not saying. I just said, boy, if we could have got that game. So that game is going to be tomorrow at 5:30 Central Standard Time on True TV. Alabama State versus St. Francis. Where the hell they from? They up from the Northeast. They tallest player on their team was 6'8". It would have been barbecue chicken all day long, man. And they 16-17. It was a very similar record tie record. It was a very winnable game. NCAA tournament wins payouts are like $2 million over 6 years, bro. So that's like $333,000 a year coming back into your athletic program at a time when, you know, your revenue sharing is something that's taking effect right now. So to have the potential to do like Grambling did last year and get a win and then go play against a number 1 seed, which probably would have been Duke. I don't give a damn. If we could have, you see what I'm saying? So for Alabama State beat St. Francis. They get to go play Duke. You're still in the conversation. And if you're talking about Shannon Grant, you're talking about Mansell, you're talking about 2 big 6'10" jokers with Deshaun Ruffin and McDonald's All-American. You see what I'm saying? You got a freshman phenom. You got these guys on the big stage, and now they got to talk about Jack State. And we had that opportunity, and that's the thing that hurt the most. And honestly, don't waste the pain. Do not squander the pain the way we squander this game. That's my admonishment to Coach Mo and staff and the players. Hurt so damn bad to where we ain't gonna be in this situation again, because next time we get in the tournament, we ain't gonna leave no doubt. Unfortunately, we just gotta wait a whole nother calendar year to make that happen. It is what it is, but let this pain fuel you to go poke. Look, like shout out to first letter, bro. I gotta say this again. First is the realest and the most entertaining. You know he said, look, we got a collective. You put your money where your mouth is. So when Coach looked down that bench, he don't feel like he can't go to the players and I don't know why. That's for him to determine. I don't know why but trust me, TD, there was a reason that he looked down there and didn't feel comfortable enough. Coach felt more comfortable with sticking with his fatigue players on the bench than to go to some of the folks that was on the side. And I, for what reason, I don't know. I don't know what it is.
That's in a heck of a lot.
It is. That's exactly right. This is the thing that pained me the most. There's so much money in NCAA basketball, y'all. It ain't even funny. The money is in basketball. I'm going to tell you, there's a lot of money in football. I'm telling you right now, that NCAA tournament is the NCAA's baby. And to get a 16-16, I know they want to say, oh, man, I want to go straight to – I don't want to go play the number 1 seed and get my brains beat out on the first game. No, put me 16 versus 16. That's what I want. I want that 16 versus 16 because it don't matter if you win the game. That's a $2 million payout with the potential to go make more money against the number 1 seed. That's more money to your athletic budget. And all I'm saying is that we had opportunities. Shout out to Alabama State. They did what they needed to do. I ain't hating. They won the game. Wish them well. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But we had our chance. But I hope it hurt like hell, because it does. It sucks. And I've been in the toilet all weekend. And everybody know in the Tiger Talk chat, I've been cussing like a sailor, like a pirate in that joke. I'm just telling you, man, it's been painful to watch that because I know we had a better team. And it just sucked that it didn't happen. It wasn't in the cards. I'm just of a person, Retro and TD, I'm going to say this and I'm going to be done with it. The link is open if somebody won't come up and give their thoughts. I have to move on fast, but my mentality is this. If it ain't in the cards for you, man, nothing happens that ain't in God's will, man. You can't force it. The same God you serve, the same God they serve. That was their championship. This was their time. This was their moment. It wasn't for us. And guess what? I was always told when it comes to God's will, gonna be some things that's gonna happen that you might not like, but you do have to accept it, and you got to get over it. So I've been pouting to myself, And you know, I'm in pain, but at the end of the day, you take it and keep it moving. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask both of you basketball guys something, because I know we spoke before the season even started that he was a young pup in the game. But tell me why
Actually, we all right, bro. We good.
why we didn't see more Ebo?
Is he ready yet?
I mean, sometimes you had to, you know, sometimes you're young, but you got to be ready.
Let me answer it this way. First of all, I'm gonna be honest with you, TD. I don't know. That's the first part of my answer. The second thing is I don't want to feel like because we saw Hoover and because we saw McMillan that red shirting and players not necessarily playing right away isn't an uncommon thing. Follow what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But let me say this though. Ebo on that roster next year, Ebo need to be ready. Because you didn't had a whole year to play behind two bigs. You've seen how they approach to the game. You saw a big Shannon that can get on the inside, move folks around, got a soft touch, TD. A jump hook. Man, Big Shannon, listen, I'm going to tell you when I knew he was cooking yesterday, TD, or Saturday. You saw that left-handed hook?
Mm-hmm. I knew you were going there.
When the ball bounced,
yeah, you saw it. Hey, Retro, I rewinded it. I said, wait a minute. Did he just hook shot that thing with his left hand?
Well, that was his signature shot coming in.
See, he ambidextrous.
He normally
with
do
that
with his
thing.
right hand.
He mostly right-handed with it. He jump hooking with the right hand. Man, when he turned and jump hooked that thing with the left hand, TD, and it went down, I said, oh my goodness, it's in his bag right now.
Yeah,
you follow
what
I'm saying? Now, let me say this. All right. This is what I will say, because I know, let me tell you something. Coach Mo, Mo is a winner, okay? He's a winner. He's a champion at the highest level. Mo will make the adjustments. I'm not worried about that.
Right.
I'm not worried about that. Trust me when I tell you, Mo ain't sleeping that well. He ain't sleeping very well right now. He is not sleeping very well. There's nobody more. You can't be harder on Mo Williams than Mo Williams is on himself right now. I can assure you that.
Mm.
So we're going to be all right. Trust me when I tell y'all that, all right? This is what I'm saying, though. This is one thing that I'm asking Coach Mo Williams to do for me. Coach, I love you, bro. But let's not schedule that damn high. Next time, we got to get some winnable non-conference games, bro. I know we got to go get the bag. Trust me. And hopefully we schedule some games at home, bro. But what I'm saying is that we need some. I love the Houston, but you know what I'm saying? Like I want, because I saw a comment earlier that I never considered. This is not even my thought process. This is something that I saw. I'm just gonna share it and I'm gonna shut up. And TD, I didn't consider this. I got on Facebook. Shout out to Avis, by the way. Avis made a point I thought was really good. He was talking about scheduling some of those. Like, it's not saying you can't go schedule like super aggressive, but some of them games, we need a couple of more Cal Baptists and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Not saying, because we did lose the Cal Baptists, but my point is that still was a winnable game.
Winnable game, is that what you're talking about?
And the point was you kind of want to get prepared a little, you know what I mean? Not that we're not getting prepared, but man, you can get in some of them games and it just be so we so far behind when it comes to the talent level because of the money and the resources, like High Point. Now I got to be real, y'all. High Point got a bag, but we still should be on par with teams like High Point. We could have beat USM. Like I'm saying, mid-majors. I'm talking about mid-majors. I want to see more mid-majors on the schedule. That's all I'm trying to say. Yeah. And I was like, you know what? That's a great point because our team should be built like a mid-major. And I mean it to the standpoint to where you build up, because let's be real about something. Losing takes a toll on you. And we came into the non-conference slate 0 and everything. 0 for everything. Like, because we just didn't win. And then 2, we was getting Deshaun back. Now that we got a full season, Retro, I'm going to get your thoughts on it. You get Deshaun back. You get him in. You got a full, not necessarily a full year, but you got him back healthy. Keep Deshaun in the fold. You start the non-conference slate off with Deshaun on the floor. Hopefully, Kevion come back. Kevion took a major stride this year. Because last year he was a
he did.
turnover machine. He got much better this year, in my opinion. Is Jamie Mitchell done?
I think Jamie got one more year, I think.
Oh, he's a sophomore.
He's sophomore.
Yeah.
Oh, baby, we're gonna be all right. We're gonna be all right.
But to your point, Ken,
we're gonna be all right, Travis. Boy, we're gonna be all right. Deshaun back, Kevion back, Mitchell back. You get McMillan back. You get Hoover back. You add Mikey Williams. You add Butler. You add Simmons. We just got to go get some beef to put next to Ebo. You got to develop. We got some nice stuff coming back. We're gonna be all right. We got to go get a couple of big dogs though, like for real. Now, because this is what we did do. I'm gonna let you jump in this, Retro. We lost Ken Evans. Ken Evans played for FAU. They ain't really do nothing this year because that coach that was playing well went to Michigan, and Michigan just won the Big Ten. I'm sorry. But hopefully we keep everybody in house. I'm not, man. Mike Williams is. I said he's a superstar. I'm telling y'all, he's a superstar.
He was sitting behind the bench the whole time.
He is a.
Wish he was suited up.
Hey, I trust me. I ain't speaking for Mo, but I've been knowing Mo since we were kids, man. I trust me when I tell y'all. This one, he gonna wear this one for a long time. Especially losing to Alabama State where he started off at. So trust me, there's nobody that wanted to win that game more than he did. But I think if he could have put some shoes on, he went out there. You know what I'm saying? He could have played. But my point is, I do feel like we're gonna be fine. When you look at the roster and you look at where we coming. I know folks asked about the ladies. We're gonna touch on the ladies again. I got plenty of stuff to touch on, but I want to get Retro an opportunity to give his thoughts again. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, so moving forward with it, I'm gonna be anxious to see what it looks like next year, because the when Ebo did come in, I'm looking at his movements. They're not developed yet in terms of me trusting him to run that high-low system the way Shannon and Manziel do it. So I will be interested to see how he incorporate him into that style of offense, or will he kind of deviate from it and go somewhere else? Go ahead.
So Retro, let me ask you this: Does you do that in football? Does more reps help? So in other words, in certain games, do you play Ebo with Grant? Do you play Ebo with Manziel to let him get a little more PT, to let him get a little more time under his belt so he can develop? You ain't develop on the bench.
Nah, you can't.
Practice, though.
Yeah,
you gotta do that at practice.
But you know, game time is always different. You know, so I'm not saying. Well, so what I'm saying is, you know, if he got maybe 2 or 3 minutes, you know, earlier, you know, in the season or sometime during the season,
he got some garbage time minutes, TD. But this is what I would say, and I'm just speaking. He's a late bloomer. You can tell he's a late bloomer, and it's okay because you can't teach size. Let me tell you what I would do. But if I'm having a conversation with Ebo, because when at TD I played my freshman year, I played garbage minutes. Okay. At the end of the season, my coach sat down and said, Ken, you need to lose 20 pounds. You need to do this. You need to get in the weight room. I lost 20 pounds. I ran 2 miles every single day. I was locked in. Came back, started the next year. This is my point, bro. Hey, you give him a breakdown as far as what you need to do. That is an opportunity for him. His upper body strength needs to get a little better. Feel him out a little bit, right? You see what I'm saying? Work on your footwork. And you got a good development with Tyler Adams, you know what I'm saying, on the staff. Tyler gonna get him right, I believe that. Maybe put him in a camp or something, or a camp or two, but just put that work in. You need to play basketball. But I think, TD, to your point, when we subbed, we had Canterville, remember? We had Canterville. So at the time we was playing Canterville, and Canterville would sub them out periodically because he was still able to give you some size on the inside. Ebo, it wasn't just you don't want to kill a kid's confidence. You put him in there too soon, he ain't really ready, and then he kind of looked really bad. So you let him play some garbage time minutes. But Canterville is back, Tatum is back, Mitchell is back, Hunt is back. The whole damn team is back with this. But let me say this though, Romel Mansell, Mo went and got him from California. They went and got Big Shannon from FAMU. So one thing that our coach has showed us that he can recruit. He can go get the talent. Trust me. I'm sure. So I'm interested in seeing how they're gonna recruit. That's the fun part for us because we've seen what they've done on the high school level. So you know that the portal is gonna be there. Somebody asked the question: are there some big? We're gonna find out when the tournament is over because guess what? The portal is the portal for the NCAA. So the portal opens the last 10 days of April. That's for everybody. So when the portal opens, I can see him going to get a couple of dogs that he can add and do some plug and play right away. There may be some players on their roster that may not make the cut next time around, TD. If I couldn't go to you, hell, what I need you in a uniform for? I'm just saying, we've seen it with football. Right. If I can't trust you in the game, I can't let you use a uniform. And Retro, you know when I say this, hell, I only get 15 of them. This ain't football. Football I got 80, 90 opportunities for you to play. Now, dog, when they get to football, it gets slim pickings.
Okay.
So that's all. So
but it would be interesting because I mean, like just going into next year, let's just looking at it depending on how Ebo develop over the summer. You know, he can make massive grounds over the in the off season. He got Tyler there. Tyler came through with me. He was at Brandon when I was at Callaway. You know, so I know Tyler vividly. And so with Canterville at the 4, and let's just say, just for conversation's sake, right?
Okay.
A rebound and blocking and defensive machine in Ebo at the 5, that team automatically becomes a much faster team just off that alone. And you know for a fact you got 2 guys in there that's gonna go clean up something. Now, the downside is offensively, you ain't gonna have that inside presence you had with Manziel and Shannon. You know, so it like Ken say, you know, it's obviously gonna come down to recruit.
And we did that. You know? We went to Puerto Rico, EA, so we was able to do that as well. I'm not questioning Coach when it comes to recruiting. I'm just not. They've shown me. Listen. I ain't even pay much attention to Shannon last year until he came to Jackson State, and he and we went and got him, and he came and they did what they needed to do to bring him to Jackson. There is a glaring opening right now for a couple of bigs right now for the Jackson State men's basketball team. So trust me when I tell you, if Coach ain't already got a couple of players, he has a massive basketball network. I am not worried about Coach Mo Williams finding a big. I'm just not. We love Manziel. We love Shannon. We're going to miss the hell out of him. But we found him and we got to know him because he brought him to us. So if he got us a Manziel, he got us a Shannon Grant, he'll get us another one. So I listen, it is a guard-driven league. And I'm telling you right now, when it comes to guard play, boy, we keep everybody in the house. We got the best guards. And look.
Oh, man, it ain't even close.
Hoover putting on a little bit of weight this offseason. Macmillan sharpening their knife up, putting a little weight on TD because he already, you know what I'm saying? They showing back in ref form. We seen what he can do, but you can't just put everything on him. Continue to do what he do. I feel like we come back and we gonna give some fits. We really are.
Let me ask you this: you spoke on Hoover. We noticed that I noticed a lot of his game, was outside. Retro. What about Because Hoover's pretty quick too. What about a mid-range shot and maybe a little more explosiveness to the goal, Ken? Attacking the basket.
For Hoover?
Yes.
Man, it would make him one of the best wings players in the SWAC.
Because he has that ability.
He has the skill set.
Yes.
Two things, CD, that Hoover needs to do right now. He got to transform his body.
Yeah.
He got to give me 10 pounds of muscle. 10 pounds. It's 7 to 10. I was just 7 to 10 of muscle. Because he's still thin. He got a slim frame right now. So he beef up. Like my dad always say, he ain't got his 21-year-old bones yet. You know, your bones get hard at 21. You know, that type of stuff. When he get his grown man bones, we hope he's still in the Jack State Tiger uniform because we know he can shoot the 3, TD. We know he got the skill. We know he got the IQ. We know he got the hustle. We know he can shoot the jump shot. Boy, if he get in the mid-range like Ruzan with BCU, he gonna be one of my favorite players. I told y'all one of my favorite players in the league was the kid that's at BCU, the little mid-range sniper. Everybody shoot the 3. But let me say something about the 3. And this is something that we could have done, TD, in that game on Saturday. Yes, we're wide open. I understand that we're wide open. But sometimes don't shoot the 3. Get to the hole. Go to the rack.
Go around them and you get to the rack and
just go to the hole.
maybe
we're a little ahead of schedule this year. I wanted to say this. I really did, but I'm not emotionally ready to say that because I know we had that game. I was gonna ask you a question, TD, because TD love to ask questions. He's a great interviewer on the show. I like that. I was gonna ask you, TD, where we're ahead of schedule. But it's hard to say that when you feel like you had the game in your grasp and you let it slip through your fingers. That's the part that I didn't. You know what I mean?
Hey, Retro, what would you about to say, sir?
I mean, I don't know the extent of his injury. I mean, you said something about Hoover, but Tatum, the best shooting guard on the team, you know.
TD, do you remember Tatum?
No.
That's why I said he don't remember Tatum, man. I wasn't gonna say you don't remember. I had to ask you first.
No.
I'm telling you right now, Tatum is a dog, bro.
I mean, I don't doubt it. You say he a guard, though, right?
He's a wing. And he got mad athleticism. Hadn't played since Xavier. That's right. But that was it. He was done for the year after that.
And the reason I say that, because you brought up Hoover, and of course, obviously, it ain't nothing against Hoover, but what Hoover is about 6'5", something like that.
Yep, 6'5", 165.
That's shooting guard size, you know.
And Jamie Mitchell's 6'5", 190.
I ain't know Jamie was that tall.
I didn't either until I stood next to him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he that tall, really?
Hell yeah, Jamie Mitchell tall, bro.
Yeah.
And Hoover tall.
I like the size.
6'5",
I like the guard size more fast.
But when you look at it, it's like,
but for Travis, go ahead, kid.
I ain't talking. You got the floor.
Oh, okay. But for Travis, you know, in terms of being ahead of schedule, I don't think we're ahead of schedule. I think we're on time, to be honest with you. I mean, for the most part, the main guys that was performing this year are the main guys we had performing last year, minus Ken Evans. Kevion was playing last year. Of course, you had Deshaun, but you expect Deshaun to come back off an injury. That's why you bring him back. If you expect him to be able to play basketball again, you wouldn't sign him to another scholarship. You know, same thing with Manziel. You expect him to go through recovery and rehab to come back next year even better. And I know situations like that firsthand because I've had 2 surgeries. And each time after rehab, I came back better than I was before I even got hurt. You see,
really?
And I'm pretty sure yeah, absolutely. Rehab is, if you get the right rehab, TD, it's next level, bro. Because you once you have surgery, you tear down. All of that muscle is being torn down, and rehab is literally building it brand new, almost in a sense, right back up. Man, when I tore my knee up, after I came out rehab, TD, I was more explosive than I was jumping even higher then, you know. So, and I know if I know that, I know Mo know that, you know. So my expectation for how those guys were being able to perform this year was right on staff. I didn't expect it to go down, But that's just me though. So
say we would pick to finish 4th. Is that basketball, Travis? I think you're talking about basketball. Brother C. Lee, it happened in the first half. Our strength and conditioning coach, he was the little scuffle that happened at what was that? Was that halftime or something like that? It was like a little scuffle or something like that. Or would that be BCU?
Yeah, it was BCU.
The dark skinned gentleman. I forgot his name, man. Sorry about that, coach. But he worked with basketball. He's pretty solid though. He's gonna get him right. I think so. I can't remember his name at the moment. Travis can tell us his name. Strength and conditioning coach. But yeah, Jamie, they had a collision in the first half, Brother Seeley, and he fell down. I think it was his ankle. I don't know if the player fell on his leg or something to that effect. But he got up and it was a bang bang play. I think it was just a court collision. And then after that, he just kind of he toughed it out, and then he wasn't able to return in the second half.
So Jamie Tatum, he looked like a serious point guard. He like a basketball player. So he played at Holmes.
Who? Tatum? Yeah, he played at home.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So
he legit, TD, for real, bro.
6'4"?
Oh no, he a dog, bro. He a dog. He is that. Yeah, he got it, bro.
He the 2 or the 1?
He's a slasher. He's more of a 3, honestly.
Oh, 3. Okay.
Yeah, I don't even know if 3s exist no more like that, but he's a guard. He's a true slasher, TD, with mad athleticism.
Mm-hmm.
He can jump out the gym too, man.
So okay, so he wasn't the one.
He's a shooting guard. He's a shooting guard.
Oh, he said, okay, he has a tough job.
Well, I mean, when you some freshmen that come into the league are ready to play right away. We got a couple of them. And I got to be honest with y'all, man. We got major minutes out of true freshmen on a team that was full of, seniority in a sense. You know what I mean? Like we had some older guys on the team. When it comes to guard play, you got Kevion, Deshaun. I mean, it could have been some of the other guards that was playing. You got Kwanzaa Samuels, a junior. But your freshman come in and Jamie Mitchell starts, and he's an impact player. He wins the freshman player of the year for the SWAC. So hopefully we're able to, retain him and keep him in the building. I like our chances with that, and we always got to think about that because of the portal and stuff like that. But man,
so does Jamie keep his eligibility for getting injured, or how did that work?
Oh no, his eligibility gone.
It's gone. Okay.
I mean, he's gonna be a junior next year, but he played the whole season.
Oh, he a junior now.
Who? Jamie Mitchell?
No, Tatum. I mean Tatum.
Oh no, Tatum get his year back. He get
I might say Jamie, but I meant Tatum.
Oh yeah. Tatum get his year back. Yep.
Okay.
They shut him down, similar to Romeo last year. Mansell and Deshaun, they both didn't play. So yeah, that's all that is. So, but guards, we good in guards, man. You probably bring in another point guard. We need another point guard, in my opinion. Like a true point guard that can relieve Kevion or even challenge him for that spot. That's my thought process on that. And then 2, you go get your 2 bigs. So there's your 3 portal kids. Give me another 6'11", 7-footer that got some finesse in his game that shoot good free throws. I don't have to have no big that can shoot the 3-point line. I just need a big that can impact pain on the inside. You already got Ebo, develop him. You got Canterville back, and then you just go and add value. You're going to get the best available that you can possibly get your hands on that mix with your lineup that want to be a Tiger. And let's go run this thing back and let's go dominate everybody next year because everybody's going to try to get better after this year. Everybody that fell short. Southern had
right.
Huh? Man,
Yeah,
Southern had a hell of a damn roster, man. And they ran into a buzzsaw in the first round against Grambling. But they had a really damn good roster. See, they had a lot of length, a lot of size. But man, Mikey Williams I can't wait to see him in the Jackson Tiger uniform. That brother there.
CD, that guard play next year is gonna be a freaking problem, bro.
Yeah, I'm telling you, bro. Hey, listen. Hey,
all we need is the bigs right now, bro. That's it.
Well, I'm telling you, go get you a couple of big-footed. Go replace Manziel and Shannon, bro. And another point. Well, Mikey's not a point guard. He's really an off-ball guard to me. He's another Deshaun. You know what I mean? You got guards that can fill it up, bro. You do. I need a true point guard that can add value. If you're gonna Kevion's gonna be our starting point guard next year, I'm cool with that. Whatever. We need somebody to replace him when he comes off the floor that we can trust, that can actually add value off the bench. You know what I'm saying? And I wouldn't mind a big ball handler, bro.
I just about to ask you that.
Go ahead and ask,
bro.
Ask it again.
Pause, man. Come on, kid.
What happened?
Hey, listen. So this is a good time. Before we go ahead and ask me that question, TD. I want to answer it again.
No, what I want to ask: when the last time have either you guys seen just a true point guard who's really good at facilitating?
See, Chase Adams. We just had him.
Yeah. Chase was pretty good. I did like Chase.
I would have loved to have Chase right now. You know what I'm saying? As a part of this team, because Kevion and Chase could have been, you know what I'm saying?
And he had heart where he'll take it on the inside on you too when he get a little tight.
He said we need to recruit a Catholic school teacher with a big ass ruler to smack guards on the head. Hey, look, whatever that is, I got a strategy for you. Who is Mo's mentor? This is trivia for you, TD. Who is Coach Mo Williams' mentor?
Deep. I don't know you. No, he wasn't the coach.
Kelvin Sampson. That's why we played him. Kelvin Sampson, the head coach for the Houston Cougars. That's his mentor.
Because
let me tell you something about Kelvin Sampson. They have something. Listen to this. They have something that's called Turnover Thursday, TD. Know what that is? Your ass turned the ball over in the game on Thursday, boy, your ass running. And I'm saying you're going to pay for it. I only know this because I was watching the Big 12 championship game, and they said that guard that was like the MVP, and it came to them. He transferred in to play for him. He had a big game. He had like 27 points, TD, 0 turnovers. They know that if I turn this damn ball over, boy, I'm going to have to pay for it. So that's kind of like you got to walk around with the ball in your hand. If you fumble the ball, if somebody
program.
Come on now. Fumble, whatever it takes, man. So he said he go get a Catholic school teacher to smack him on the hand. No, whatever it takes. You turn the ball over. Look, you go to practice. At the end of practice, TD, what they doing?
Suicide.
Football practice. At the end of
rolling.
Rolling. They rolling like roly polies.
Look, man.
Rolling. Oh my God, man.
Hey, Retro. I ain't trying to put nobody business out there. I done see a joker throw their whole lunch up.
Man, listen.
You put the ball on the ground, bro. You got to pay for it, man. You owe me. When coach say you owe me, that means you owe me. So again,
I'd rather run than roll.
Man, I seen a player do up, down, and crawl with the football in their arm. Like, how you doing a crawl, or up, down, and got to keep the ball in?
Hey, but listen. Hey, real quick, y'all. Real quick, I do want to let's do this, man. While we got a second right now, man, we want to show some love to our lustrous best in the game, athletic director of the year, Mr. Ashley Robinson.
Hey, kid, there you go, that old jacked up class.
Hey, man, listen. Hey, man, don't be no hater all your life, big dog.
Let me hear it, kid. Let me hear it.
You hear it?
No.
Oh, you don't hear it? Hold on just a second. Y'all can't hear that? Can you hear
I
it now?
hear it.
You hear it?
You gotta turn your volume up, TD. I hear it. I don't hear it
Hey,
now.
anyway, man, we got the
Heard it.
best in the game. Y'all know what it is, man. Best in the game, man. Shout out to AD Robinson. I know he pissed off too. We'll talk about it. I know he thought he hot too, man. He hot as a 6-shooter right now. Hey man, I'm gonna test them out. I work on them. I'll get to it. They work fine over here. I don't know what's going on.
Hey, but look, at the end of the day, Ken, man,
Okay,
the coach has gotten better every single
Man,
year.
it sound pretty good to me over here. Can you hear it, T?
yeah, I hear it.
How you did? You heard it. You heard it the first time.
Oh, no, that was the best one. Oh, I heard that real good. It just happened. Yeah, okay. Oh, okay. You cooking with grease now.
Let's go, baby. Nah, I'm teasing. But kid got to upgrade. Look, man, I just bought a whole little. I don't even know how to operate this thing just yet. I'm gonna get to it, y'all. Y'all give me a little time. Give me a little time. Where's the 80 cigar photo? I'm gonna leave that out. This is about business right here, man. This is when he in business. But listen, man, I know we wanted the championship, man, but like I said, it was their moment. And we learned from it. We live and learn from it, man. And but nevertheless, congratulations to AD Robinson. He's the athlete. He's the National Association of Collegiate Directors of Athletics. He's the athletic director of the year, and we salute him for that, man. So Jackson State athletics has been just next level under his leadership since 2018. We're in year 7. It's perfection. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep this thing rolling. This train gonna keep on rolling. And we congratulate AD Robinson. We got to get him back on the show for his monthly visit. We'll get him back up here soon, probably after the spring game. You know, we're gonna be playing golf. We got the spring fling coming up that Friday, and then we got the spring game coming up that Saturday. So, but congratulations to AD, man. Best in the business.
Yeah, man. Definitely congratulations to AD, man. Take a lot of pride, you know, in his job, and everywhere he goes, man. He definitely supports his coaches. So congratulations
100%.
to him. Keep doing what you're doing, AD. He said he's gonna come on to be transparent. So people have some questions, so he want to let them know that this athletic program is serious. He's serious about his job and what he's doing, you know, along with President Thompson. So, hey, man, accolades. Let him keep on rolling because the athletic programs are rolling. We didn't win the championship this year, but we was there. Our names still ring bells throughout.
Yeah.
Period. So
we're everybody's Super Bowl, so y'all know
right.
it.
So
that Granny Ann said earlier, to beat the Bethune-Cookman coach was talking to Alabama State coach on how to beat Jackson State. They just wanted somebody to win except Jackson State. I understand. Our ladies came this close from winning as well. We lost by 4. Then Southern ladies went on to win that one, and they got a chance to win the tournament, and they got a chance to go to the NCAA tournament. So congratulations to them. Look, man, when it comes to the ladies game, we lost that game to Valley. Hurt us more ways than we could have imagined, because Texas Southern and Alabama A&M ladies did get an invitation to the WNIT. Maybe we would have got an opportunity to go had we beat Valley. We could have finished possibly number 2 in the conference, because we split with Texas Southern and we beat Alabama A&M. So having that position that we were in, it could have fared well for us in a different way. But it didn't go that way, so it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Coach Margaret is going to do just like Coach Mo. She's going to hit the ground running when it comes to recruiting. Can't wait to get her on and talk to her about her thoughts on the last play of the tournament and her assessment of herself in this first year. So
Ken, don't make her relive that moment. Don't do it.
No, it's not a relive. She gonna talk about it. You know, coaches don't never get over certain seasons, man. But we gotta, if we get on the show, we gotta let her talk about it. We want to hear her thoughts. We heard our thoughts.
Oh, want to relive it.
I understand, sir. I understand, bro. I really do. Hey, but listen, y'all. Hey, I got something for him, TD. I got something special for him, man. Hey, man.
There it is.
Okay. There it is.
It's official, y'all. Hey, drop that. Let me drop that link in the chat, man. The pre-order is open. Pre-order is open. 9 seconds left.
Oh, you talking about the shot, man.
Hey, I'm over that. I don't want to go back to that no more. All right, y'all. I just dropped the link in the chat. So listen, I'm gonna pre-order the black hoodie. If you didn't get a chance to buy the black V standard hoodie, the pre-order is open right now. But we just dropped the new navy, white trimmed in red. It is open. It is available for pre-order. I'm gonna run the pre-order all week, man. So go to the website right now. Click that link. Go shop. Go ahead and grab your hoodie. And when it's closed, it's closed. I'm not gonna keep it in inventory, keep it in stock. But that mother fire though. I gotta say
it is.
That mother fire. Now we're gonna do it for a week because it's a 10-day turnaround on making it. So if you need it, Bishop, if you want that thing, you gotta go to the website and grab it, man. Shout out to my brother Merch Pack for actually designing it, of course, and we added a little touch of red in that thing. So, blue, white, touch of red. It's a hoodie that you can save for the season. We might run it again. Ain't no might. We're going to run it again when football season, I think, when football season rolls around. But, grab both of them. They on pre-order. If you look at it, there's a price difference in them, too, because with the Navy hoodie, we got 2 colors on the print. So it's a little cheaper when you just do one color. Do the Navy fit the same? It will fit. It will be your regular custom fit. It's going to be the same way. It's going to be true to the size. So if you're in between the 4X and the 3X,
better get a 5.
I say go with the 3 and work towards that. But if you want to win right now, you're going to get the 4. So you be able to come put a T-shirt up on that thing.
Hey, man. Hey, who that do?
Hey, get a size bigger, man, if you need to.
Who that dude came on? Who that dude came on the show one time?
Talking about TD.
Kid, why you saying with his shirt? He go across my chest.
Hey, what the hell y'all got going on?
What? That was funny.
No, it ain't no Chinese size. It's the same exact size as the black hoodie, man. Buy what you bought with the black hoodie, man. Golly. Look, man, you ain't no damn 2X. Don't buy no 2X, man. Get a 3X. Look, you can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to the shirt. Ain't that right, Retro? You know what I'm saying? Hey, whatever size you is your size, man. So be true to yourself. Ain't nobody gonna know. Just put the hoodie on. You rock that thing, man. But the pre-order's open. Said he had ordered an extra large and needed 3X.
It was a show we did like back in the summer, Retro, man. It was so funny.
TD, you out here setting folks up, bro? That's what you on there, man?
No, man. Don't y'all listen to TD. It ain't like that. The young brother brought a shirt. He bought a size too small, man.
I think
the wrong size.
I think we used Hazelhurst. He bought that shirt. I don't know, man. That was funny.
Even when he bought the shirt back, like, bro, what made you think you could fit this anyway? Ain't no shirt. We ain't got no extra large that gonna fit like that.
Oh man, that dude,
you can't under order and then expect it to just all of a sudden work a miracle or something like that. No, bro, you are who you are. Your back big. Embrace your big back. Don't put it on me, Retro. Hey, look, man.
Hey, what did he say? That boy say he gonna be a whole situation.
Hey,
that was so funny, man.
Oh, bro, no, it's on you. But no, man, the pre-order's open. Click the link, KC-1400media.com, and go shop, man. So grab the hoodie, man, while it lasts. I'm only gonna print what we sell, so not gonna have no whole lot of extras. So don't come back later and be like, oh, can I still order it? Hey, man, grab that thing, because I don't want to keep the pre-order open, because for those who purchased it today, I don't want them to, to wait a long time to get it. So we'll close it up on Sunday. We'll run it for a whole week. 1 week. 1 week. Grab that, click the link, and go ahead and grab your hoodie. Let me see.
Man, that's a nice looking hoodie, man. I like that.
Yeah,
absolutely, bro.
Yeah, that's doing fine.
Hey, but listen, man, join the collective. Look, like what Coach Tyler say. Y'all want some bigs? Hey, man, join the collective. We still looking to add more signups. KC-1400 collective. The link is pinned to the chat, and all you have to do is click the link to join. But keep it moving real quick, man. Now, when it comes to the tournament, though, we do want to congratulate Shannon as well as Deshaun for making the all SWAC tournament team. I shout out to them. Of course, TJ Madlock and CJ Hines made it as well. Brother Coffee was cooking over there with FAMU. He made it, and then the most interesting hair in the tournament, Brother Kentavious Dozier. Got that Billy Ocean going on.
I know.
Madlock. What Madlock make it for? That man a hustle player.
That's probably why he made it.
Gotta be why he made it, Richo.
Okay.
But
hey, I know one thing. If I'm recruiting, I find anybody that doesn't name Dozier, I'm giving them a shot. I got you. I'm telling you, man. Congratulations to these fellas, man. Congratulations to the SWAC. Starry to drink, man. Atlanta for hosting it. Man, it was a great SWAC tournament. Everything looked professional. Well done. They let Travis Jerome sit at the table. Too many nights. No, I'm just kidding. Hey, Travis had his own seat, man. You sit at the corner every night.
Hey, Brother C. Lee, those are facts. Those are facts. But next up, man, we got the HBCU All-Star game that's going to be played in San Antonio, April the 6th. So, Brother Matlock, we just spoke of, but Shannon Grant and Romeo Mansell will be playing for the men's team, and Zoe Cooper from the women's team will be playing for Team Patricia Hoskins. So, if you're in the Texas area, you want to roll down to San Antonio on that Sunday, April the 6th. San Antonio. They're gonna be playing a little basketball. I was wondering where was Dilworth. I don't know.
Dilworth and matching that not on this. What's going on?
I couldn't answer that, brother. I really could not answer that. I don't know, because I'm a little confused too. Hell, I hope we can get them back for another year. Did they play JUCO? Give them another year, please. But congratulations to the ladies. We're proud of them. We got another. I said, where? Yeah. I said, where's TD? I was like, hell, he on the screen, but I realized they were talking about Dilworth.
Hey, I have a 3 behind that.
Hey, but latest interview from Tiger Talk, Brother Levi, the cornerback, Levi, one of our brand ambassadors. Go check it out, Decor Receipt. Hey, we had an opportunity to sit down today with the agent, this lady Liberty, Rashida Liberty, the agent for Irv. Great interview. Decor Receipt and I did today. That interview will be out on Wednesday. So y'all be on the lookout for that. Great interview, about an hour long. Y'all gonna enjoy that. Trust me when I tell you.
Yeah, that lady's fire, man. She fire for real.
Yeah, she about her business, Retro.
Man, you're gonna love it, TD. I'm telling you, man. You're gonna love that interview, bro. That was a good one. But yeah, man.
I love a good interview, man. I be sitting there critiquing. It'd be good. I like it.
I said something about NAI JUCO. You know what? They did say something about NAIA and JUCO players. Did they play NAIA, both of them? Well, Talia played
Massonet played NAIA.
She did. Did she get a year back? Because it does apply to everybody now.
Maybe, Ken. She played NAIA.
I got it. Hey, Travis, you got anything for us on that?
Now, Dealworth, she been at Kentucky State the entire time. So I don't know how this gonna work.
Yeah,
Well, I think I actually heard something about D2s in the conversation too, but oh, okay. He said he asleep, leave missed. So
that was a trip, man. So let me ask this then. Georgia Southwestern, that's NAIA, ain't
it? I can't remember if it was the Georgia school that was NAIA or the Missouri school that was NAIA. It was one of them.
That's D2.
We'll check the Missouri school.
What Missouri school was she at?
She transferred twice.
Oh, Missouri Valley College. Y'all get them orders in, man. Don't miss out on that opportunity. That hoodie fire, bro. I wish I had that joker now, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Oh, that is a private 4-year college. It's NAIA.
Yep, I thought she said that. Yep.
Shit, Massonet might be back. Please let Massonet be back. Please let her be back her freshman year in 2020. That applies. All right, where's that rule at, man? Hold on just a second. I can find it right now. I got it. I'm going to go straight to that rule. I'm going to read it to y'all. Hold on just a second.
Go to it, Ken.
All right, it says breaking. Listen in, TD. Oh, so breaking news. The NCAA announced today that the athletics, this is a few days ago, that athletes who competed at the JUCO, NAIA, or other non-NCAA schools would have exhausted eligibility after the 2024-2025 can play in 2025-2026, except those who only non-NCAA season was in 2020-21. Oh, damn. They said except those whose only non-NCAA season was in 20. Oh, man. Yeah, she might be done, bro.
Massonet.
Why they pick on why just except for 2021, 2021, 2020, 2021 players? Wow, that's crazy because that was the year that she actually played. She played NAIA in 2021, so maybe that don't apply. I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know about that one, y'all. But I will say this, though. Here's a new rule that just came down today. Talk about this real quick before we get up out of here. This is an interesting rule. So the NCAA is now allowing athletes to negotiate NIL deals before enrollment. So, again, I'm going to tell y'all again. Wait a minute. Yeah, that's a good question. So she wasn't a part of NAIA. Maybe Massonet is back. They got a COVID year.
Now Montoya is gone.
So Montoya's gone, Esco's gone, TD3 gone, Beretti gone, and Ruthie.
Now you know.
No. Ruthie got another year.
Yeah, Ruthie got another year. Now you know.
I'm excited to coach these young ladies in my two senior days. My two grads come out and support. Oh, I mean, well, shit, I don't know. I'll get Margaret on. I will talk to Coach Margaret and see what it is.
Didn't Esco play 2 years of college and she didn't play when she got to Jackson State, right? She played JUCO. I know. I think she's gone, but she played junior college and didn't play. But
we just gotta ask, bro. I'll be scratching a hole in my head trying to figure it out. You just ordered that hood, man. Hey, y'all grab them hoodies, man. I just got your order come through. Don't let them go.
Trombone Shawty. What's going on, Eve?
Yeah, that's a so the first hoodie order in, man. That's a fly one there, man. I can't wait to I'm gonna push through that order, and we'll get them out there. Appreciate that, brother. Y'all go grab them, man. KC-1400media.com. Go shop. Go shop, go shop, go shop. I'm gonna post it on the website. I'm actually gonna put it on the website after the show. I'll push it on social media, then I'll push it on all platforms. So y'all grab those hoodies while you can. But it said NCAA has agreed to permanently drop its ruling prohibiting athletes from negotiating the term of name, image, and likeness payments until they enroll in school. So now, Retro, before you even go to school now, athletes be like, man, how much you gonna pay me?
Oh yeah, let's talk about this contract. Yeah.
It says the change is one of the terms of a legal settlement announced Monday between the NCAA and a group of state attorneys, attorney generals, as attorneys general who sued the association last year, claiming that the restriction on NIL negotiations violated federal antitrust laws. And this shit is all. Negotiation violated federal antitrust law. The settlement, which still needs to be approved by the judge oversees the case, marks another step forward as the college sports industry prepares to embrace a more professional business model in the months ahead. NCAA now abandoned rule was designed to try to keep schools and booster collectives using NIL deals as a recruiting incentive for incoming high school athletes and players in the transfer portal. Those schools and boosters were allowed to speak generally about the kind of financial opportunities that might be available on campus. They were prohibited from making a specific offer to an athlete until he or she was enrolled. Now they can make offers before you enroll. Damn, it's gonna be wild, wild west for real. Last but not least, it says the association and its most powerful conferences have agreed to let schools pay athletes directly as part of terms for a separate antitrust settlement, widely known as the House settlement. A hearing to approve the terms of the deal is scheduled for April 7 as part of the House settlement. Each school will now be able, listen to this, y'all, to share roughly $20.5 million with its athletes via NIL deals next academic year, a figure that is expected to steadily rise during the 10-year span of the settlement. So if you got some kids under about 10 or under right now, put a ball in their hand, boy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. It said the HBC All-Star game is scheduled during the Final Four weekend and played on that Saturday in the same city to get more eyes on the student athlete. It says the 6th, Travis. The 6th is a Sunday, though. So we play our spring game on the 5th. And here's the last one. Many schools have already started signing contracts with their athletes in anticipation of the settlement's approval. Monday's agreement clears the way for schools to continue negotiating the specific terms of these deals with athletes during the recruiting process. TD, I go to you first before we get ready to get about this thing, man. Thoughts on that? This is different, bro. This is a different world we living in now, bro. This is crazy.
Man, congratulations, I guess, to the student athlete that's coming up in this time that is able to receive that. I think it's I want to sound back. It diminished a lot of values of the game. It takes a lot of fun out of it. So now kids not going for their passion or for their love, because you have some people retro may have grown up always wanted to play for Florida or somewhere like that, but being that saying Tennessee offering more money, that's where they're gonna go. It just takes a lot of value and hustle from the game, anticipation, but it is what it is. That's what it is. It's a free fall now. It's semi-pro sports, if not pro. I mean, what can you do?
It's a professional business model indeed, man.
Yeah, so hey, good luck to them. But at the same time, don't just get caught up in chasing the bag. Make sure that wherever you're going, the shoe that you are able to wear the shoes and that you are able to perform in the uniform. Don't go for a bag and then get lost. And make sure that contract is legit.
Well, now instead of signing deals, I mean, instead of just getting scholarships, it's going to become financial agreements. Like it's going to be financial statements. Like basically, it's going to be salaries.
They employees, not TD.
Yeah, they employees now, bro. You're right.
The only thing I would say about this is you got to make sure. Man, listen, Ed O'Bannon. I'm telling you that's Ed O'Bannon. He started it when I was playing college ball. I told y'all I stopped playing because I was broke. Boy, if I could have played in this NIL era, boy.
He gonna force you to get in shape now. He gonna force you to be on top on your A game.
Man, listen. It's gonna be a little different now, man. A lot of money involved in this thing now. It's a lot that comes with that, though. You know what I'm saying? One of the things about being employed, TD, is also termination.
Criticism.
Termination. Your ass is fired. You're out of there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? No more 4-year scholarships. It's year to year.
Right.
I mean, you better negotiate a full deal. You know, it's going to be a lot that comes with that. I think it's going to be some new roles that are going to be created. There has to be a lot of understanding at the university level as well. What about representation with the athletes? And you're talking about taxes. You're talking about all kinds of things that's going to take place. You know what I'm saying?
And now you forced to perform. That's what I was saying about the criticism. Now, you know, you open yourself up to people saying so. You having a horrible game, people can say horrible things to you. It's not like a situation where, hey, they just a kid, they want a kid when they took this $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $100,000. So,
you know, what about the bench riders that's getting broke off? I ain't playing, but I'm getting a bag.
That's only for 1 year, Ken. It's only 105 scholarship.
Hey man, it's going to be a lot of opportunities for us to grab a lot of talent because we'll see how it goes, man. This is going to be interesting, man. I'm telling y'all, it's going to be interesting. But for the time being, we gonna keep doing what it is that we're doing, and we're gonna keep pushing. So, you know, y'all sign up, man. Click the link, go sign up. But nevertheless, man. One last thing I'd say, man, before we get ready to get up out of this thing, KC-1400 Media, man, grab your hoodie. Pre-order is open right now. We're going to run the pre-order all the way through Sunday. Once it's closed, we'll start doing the print. We'll get into it. So don't wait, man. Don't wait. If you're watching this and it's not live, all you have to do is go to KC-1400media.com and start shopping. That's it. But nevertheless, man, great show. Appreciate you as always, Retro, for coming up, man. Always being a part of the conversation, man. I feel a lot better. I mean, it is what it is. Got to accept it and move on. One night time, one night year. So it is what it is. I don't know who the hell this dude is, but the hoodie look good.
Hey, I was gonna ask you, man. I ain't want to offend the guy, but
it's artificial intelligence, brother.
You could have made me a model. Yeah,
man. You know, I was sitting there thinking that same thing, but you know,
look, this ain't my call, man. I asked the question when I saw the photo. I said, man, who the hell that is, man? I said, better not be no rattler. No, I'm just playing. But no, man, just give you an idea of what the hoodie looks like on you. I mean, it's dope, man. The coaches be right. That black and white hoodie fire, man. Y'all know. But I can't wait to get that navy blue trimmed in red, man. So grab it. Go to KC-1400media.com. Grab your hoodie. And don't be late to the party, man. That's all I got, man. We got trust in our coaches, man. Coach, we'll be back. Men's and women's basketball will be back to the top of the mountain very soon.
Well, yeah. Again, good show. Once again, appreciate you coming up. Sir Retro, always good to converse with you. I don't know where you got that. I was upset with you the last thing. I don't get into my feelings like that, man. Because I don't let people control me. I don't let people control me like that. But what I'm saying, man, is always good dialogue with you, man. So I appreciate you. I would say this, man. Again, I was speaking on this earlier. Shout out to the SWAC, man. Great tournament. Shout out to the ladies and men Tigers. They put up a great fight. They was there, you know, kicking and clawing at the door. We'll be back. We definitely appreciate that. now is on to the next thing coming up, which will be the blue and white game. It's coming up on the 6th. Back to a little more football. I think they started practicing again. This week.
Game is on the 5th, by the way. That's Saturday.
5th. Okay, yeah. I know you said you said somebody. You're right on the 5th.
Man, am I tripping or something, bro? You could be right, bro. I think I'm tripping.
Nah. But
it's Tuesday on the 1st.
It's the 5th.
It's the 5th, right. So again, season tickets on sale. Let's go, support the Tigers, man. Come out to the spring game. Appreciate all y'all listening. Thanks for tuning in. I hope y'all have a good night.
Hey, what time is it? What time on the field?
I'm gonna say 3 p.m. I don't know the time. Travis can confirm, but I think last time it was 3 p.m. if I'm not mistaken. It was on that. You know what? I can pull it up 1 second. I think it is 3 p.m.
Hey, Travis. Until you contribute to my attire, sir, I don't get those comments, man. You have all that gear and I hadn't received the shirt yet. So give me a white shirt. Don't talk. My mom said they ain't buying your clothes, don't worry about it.
Trying to be having that collar shirt.
Hey man, I wear a collar shirt with a fedora.
There you go, Retro. It is at 3 p.m. at the vet. Yep.
Okay, cool. Wow.
3 p.m. And sign up for the Golf Classic, man. The W.C. Gordon, Ashley Robinson Golf Classic is Wednesday, April the 2nd, if you haven't. Anybody playing golf that Wednesday?
I don't know nothing about golf, Ken.
Hey, man, I'm in my mind, I want to say I'm going to be there.
Coach Ford, dude.
Yeah, I'm going to be there. Got to make sure. I told Coach Ford, man, put me in the cart with him so I can make sure I give myself a chance to win. We'll see how it go, though. Y'all grab your hoodies, man. That's all I got for tonight. Appreciate everybody. If you want to donate to the platform, you can use Giveify or Cash App, KC-1400 MG. Not expecting to be live on Wednesday or Friday. Any content that come through is going to be some clips from previous interviews, and be sure to go tune in to Tiger Talk. We got to grab a break, man, because once we get rolling, it's gonna be nonstop. So we are strategic. At this point, ain't nothing that's really going on, man. I'm kind of. I gotta get y'all. Keep moms in your thoughts and prayer. Moms in rehab. Gotta learn how to walk again. Lot happening. So I'm gonna go be a good son and just take a break from the screen. But we will be continuing to drop content on the channel. So stand by, stay on the lookout for what's coming out, and we'll continue to push the merch. So KC1400media.com, grab your pre-order hoodie, and we'll go from there, man. Retro.
Yep. Shout out Cole Mo. Shout out Cole Rizzo. Shout out AD Rob. Shout out you guys for doing everything you're doing, praying for your mom and kid. And
appreciate it, brother.
With that, go Tigers.
Peace out, everybody. Go Tigers, baby.
Go get your season tickets.
ShotRx is bringing healthcare to you. With our mobile health team, we can come to your school, church, or business to take care of you. We offer childhood immunizations, COVID and flu vaccinations, physicals, and much more. Don't put your health off. Welcome to Care and Compassion. Welcome to ShotRx.
Hello, I'm Kevin Dent, Jackson State University, safety, Canton, Ohio. Today I'm being inducted to the Black College Hall of Fame. I want to give a shout out to KC-1400 Media Group for giving me this platform to introduce me to this stage. I'd like to thank them, thank Jackson State and Jackson State family. Go Tigers.
Anybody want any sandwiches?
What kind of sandwiches?
I got McAllister deli sandwiches.
So listen, Tiger Nation, we finna work on these McAllister deli sandwiches. Hey, this True Thompson. True, you gotta get word for Tiger Nation, man, so we get one of these sandwiches, bro. I love y'all. Do y'all love? Go Tigers, baby. Appreciate you.